Yo everyone, what's going on? Couriway here, and in this video, I speedran Minecraft, but I started with an Elytra and a stack of fireworks. This is actually a speedrun category, and I'll leave a link to the speedrun.com leaderboards in the description below, along with a link to the creators of the Datapack and game mode K4 and JoJoe. If you end up enjoying this video, make sure to subscribe, as only 20% of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed, so why not stick around? And if you really enjoy this, let me know with a like and a comment. This video took over 10 hours of attempts, so any support would really mean a lot to me. I also do speedrunning streams daily on twitch.tv/Couriway, so make sure to drop a follow on Twitch if you want to see me try and beat my own world record. And with that all out of the way, let's jump into this video. Alrighty, so here is the run. We're going to do some commentary on it, and I'll talk a bit more about what ICARUS is in kind of a nutshell here. So you can see me kind of install a data pack here. That is actually the way this category works. The data pack is made by JoJoe, who is one of the founders of ICARUS. Also, I believe K4 and FortressNotFound also helped create this thing. All of the links to all the people who helped create this will be in the description. This game mode is really fun, and definitely let me know with a comment if you want to see more of this in the future, especially on streams. I definitely want to do some stream stuff with this. So you can see right off the bat, this is a hyper modern type run, which means that I'm going to focus a lot on the ocean. And ICARUS is really catered to hypermodern because you don't want to waste time like killing a golem and doing things you would normally do in a village, because you can just move around so quickly because of the Elytra. You can already see I'm 30 seconds in. I have so much iron. I'm about to use a buried treasure, and buried treasure is actually super meta in ICARUS as well, because it's a really fast way to get food if you're doing hypermodern. You just dig on the buried treasure, 9/9 every time, and you're going to be able to get it. So I don't know if I touched on this in the intro, but I'll talk about it now just a bit too. This is second place, assuming it gets accepted. I have a hard time believing it doesn't, by 2 seconds. So I want to kind of point out some things that could have been faster and made up those 2 seconds. Like right now, one of them was me having to breathe there, or also this iron is probably also about a second. So there's a lot of things that you'll see throughout this run where you may not think, oh, you know, that doesn't really matter. It's only like a second or two. Well, here's a run that really does a good example of showing like there's a lot of things that can make a big difference in placing, even though the time may not seem differently. So here I am at a ruin portal. I am going to open the chest, get some flint, get some boots, which is really nice. Having that gold armor for bastions is really, really useful. So we're going to play this again, kind of like hypermodern. So we're going to really rely on bastions here. So having gold armor for piglins not to attack you is really clutch. Normally it's not too important to find it in a chest, because you're going to get gold from the buried treasure and the shipwreck itself, so a lot of the time it's fine. You can see I have enough gold to make myself a helmet too. And something you might also notice is that I made iron pants. The reason I did that is because, I'm going to be honest, ICARUS is challenging. I think the way at least I play is I just go in, like just brute force, absolutely nothing stopping me. Here's another thing, by the way, that stops 2 seconds. I should have filled up my water bucket earlier. When I play ICARUS, I go so fast that I don't even pay attention to what I'm doing. So having the extra armor when I'm able to craft it is actually not bad at all. Even though you think like, oh, it takes a second to craft, it's so worth it. Like, it's so worth it, especially when you're dealing with hoglins, when you're dealing with angry pigmen, or piglins, when you're dealing with blazes and withers. It's so worth it when you're going so fast and may have accidentally taken 3 or 4 hearts already from your Elytra. So we're going to be entering the Nether here at the 240 mark. This is where things get interesting. This is why ICARUS is so awesome as a category, because every Nether is good. You can actually see here I spawned right next to a Bastion, which is kind of insane. But even if I didn't, you know, I can just fly around. You'll see that when I go for the fortress, I can just fly around so easily, and every Nether is a good Nether. So I actually think a really good way to get into RSG 1.16, if you're feeling like, oh my god, I have to reset so much, Nethers are bad, try ICARUS. Seriously. I know it's not actually like on the leaderboard for speedrun.com. Well, ICARUS actually has its own category for speedrun.com, which I'll link in the description. But I mean, it's not on the official like Minecraft Java Edition speedrunning leaderboard. But if you're looking for practice, I really recommend ICARUS. You can see here I actually would have mined directly into a gilded blackstone block, I think it's called, and I've really debated on mining it, but I was like, let's play it safe. So I know this is a good side because of the way that I mined in. So we're at a good side of Hoglin Stables. We're going to set it up here, and we're going to start trading at 4 minutes. You can see this pace is actually crazy, right? Like, this pace would be world record any other normal speed run, but for ICARUS, it's just kind of what happens. Like, this is not something that's too uncommon. This one piglin was kind of annoying because he just wasn't really cooperating. He was kind of out of the way the whole time. Actually, for some reason, this hoglin stables in general, I had a lot of piglin just out, which normally doesn't happen to me. So I'm kind of curious what the issue was. I think it was just kind of weird spawning. You'll see when I get up here. Yeah, there's like 3 that are just like coming out of nowhere. I'm like, where'd you even come from? I get 2 really lucky ender pearl trades, but it doesn't really end up mattering because it's a Bastion. But it's kind of funny to see it like right away that I would have got it if it was like a classic run or something. I'm going to grab this last gold block up here, which sometimes spawns, and that's going to give me the gold that I need to distract piglins when I go for some chests up here. And it's time to go. I'm actually just going to fly up because why not, right? Fly up to this triple chest and hope that I can get some obsidian. So I'm going to throw my gold, distract the piglins so they don't hate me when I open this chest. And boom, there we go. Another question that I want to answer that I see a lot is like, Curry, how do you deal with piglin brutes? Why don't you get killed by piglin brutes? Where are the piglin brutes? Play on 1.16.1. I know that's not a possibility if you're playing on Bedrock Edition, but if you're playing Java, 1.16.1 always. You have better ender pearl trades. You have no piglin brutes. It's always 100% worth it. Highly, highly recommend it if you aren't doing that already. It's going to make your life so much easier. So here I am back. Right now, the thing that I'm waiting for, this also, my movement here was just so weird. I could not get up. This was another like 2-second time waste that could have gotten the world record. But yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with the gravel. At this point, let me tell you, I probably talked about in the beginning how long this took, or like this was really challenging. This was dreadful because I had some of the worst luck I've ever had speedrunning. I went through, just for video's sake, I'm waiting for string trades right here, but I actually didn't need to wait on string trades. I think I end up just leaving, yeah. I could have just left earlier. Again, this is something, time waste, but end up leaving. And I actually see a fortress like almost instantly. Oh no, I thought I did. It was lava. But I actually thought that in the moment too. So I'm looking at my coordinates. I'm going to a different quadrant, and I'm going to try and find the blaze spawner. And here we go. Look, fortress. Boom. And now you're going to see some really cool Elytra stuff here. I am going to just fly down here because I have a stack of fireworks, right? I'm just going to keep flying, use my fireworks when I can, and just re-put my feet on the ground so I don't take fall damage at a really, really low angle right there. Really good way to move around in this. And we are at a blaze spawner. So now that we have a little bit of downtime, I want to talk a bit about the luck that I had doing this. So you'll find this pretty interesting, I promise. I went through 3, count them, 3 bridge bastions, which has the most gold in them. I almost died here too. That would have been really bad. I went through 3 bridge bastions without 2 without pearls. One had 0 pearl trades at all. Like over 2 stacks of gold, 0 pearl trades in 1.16.1. Another one, I got 1 pearl trade, and it was 4 pearls, and that was it. And then the other one, I got no string trades. So I was like, oh my goodness. So I had to reset 3 times at a bridge bastion, which is unheard of in a normal speedrun, let alone something like this. I was absolutely blown away. I died so many different times at a blaze spawner. I died so many times in a fortress because you just play so aggro with an Elytra, and it was just dreadful. The run before this, actually, like literally right before this, like same recording file, I went, I believe, 6 for 21 on blaze rods or something just abysmal, and I was like debating on uploading it up until that point because everything else in the run was really good. And then I got to the end and the dragon didn't perch for 3 minutes, and I just reset and started this run. So it was that bad. Like that was what I was dealing with here. And you can actually see I'm waiting for a 6th rod, which if I'm going for world record I wouldn't normally do. But because of how long this had taken me, this is over 2 days of recording, like 2.5 days of recording, over 8 hours easily, like no doubt in my mind, probably close to 10, if not more. 8 hours today, really, just doing this. 8 hours today on the day I'm recording this, the day before you saw this, 8 hours of just straight ICARUS runs trying to get this. And I was thinking, you know what, I'm sitting at a blaze spawner, I'm going to make my portal here, just give me 1 more rod for safety. And thank God I did that, because the Stronghold ends up being a 0 eye, and you'll see right here, my first eye is about to break. And this is really good pace for ICARUS. If you're leaving the Nether like sub 8, that's what you want to see. And my first eye breaks, I'm like, great, here we go. Here's my luck. This is what it's been like. And I end up going here. I just realized something I think I did wrong. Oh my God, you're gonna see it. I think, unless I'm confusing runs. Nope, you're gonna see it. I could have set the world record. Wow. Oh my goodness. Here's some post-commentary liveliness. So there's a village right here. I have enough string for 4 beds at the moment, And in my head, I'm thinking, I want to grab 2 beds just because there's 2 houses right here. Let me just grab 2 beds. Let me play this super safe. Again, I'm not thinking world record here. I'm thinking just recording. If blind travel's bad, it's whatever. I was hoping for bread in that chest, but I was like, you know what? That's fine. Wheat is fine. I can just make 3 bread. That's probably more than enough for this run. And I'm just going, and I decide to throw another eye here, and it goes like that to the left. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking, wait, this is like actually insane. So something about Icarus that is actually very different from normal RSG is triangulation. And you may be thinking, well, why? Why would triangulation change? Because of how fast you move, your triangulation is kind of larger in a sense. So you can see, like, I'm moving so much here because I know it's like kind of somewhere around here, but I have to throw a lot of eyes, which kind of stinks. But it's just kind of the nature of Icarus. I think every kind of runner who's played Icarus has to deal with this. And it's really kind of interesting in my eyes, honestly. So I throw one more eye here just to kind of get an idea. And it goes down to my left. And I'm like, hell yes. I have enough eyes. I have 12. I'm totally fine. It doesn't matter. But that one breaks too. So getting that 7th rod saved this run. So here we go. Digging down. Kind of stinks digging down in a mountain biome whenever you're doing a run like this. Because you can see my Y right now is 68, 67. Normally you're digging down like already like at 60, right? You have to mine like an extra 15 to 25 blocks sometimes. Here I probably had to mine an extra like 15. So mining in mountain biomes kind of stinks, but you know, what are you gonna do? It's the Stronghold, you have to dig down. So I know I'm in 4-4 and I'm not worried at this point. I know, like, okay, I'm just waiting for the staircase. Where is it? Show up. There it is. Perfect. And I nail this. I'm thinking, okay, let's just do linear. It's probably to the left. I hear silverfish fishes like right there. You can see silverfish fishes on the bottom left. And I'm like, okay, let's go. I checked the chest. I don't know why. That was kind of dumb. I guess for more food, but I was like, I have 3 bread already. I'm fine. And like I said, it was a 0 eye. Getting that was so crucial. And here we go. This is also where so many runs ended. I had another run, which I will leave linked in the description, which was another world record pace Icarus run. Actually faster than this one. And I died because I'm just bad and like died of fall damage from my Elytra. Like really stupid things. So I know I can get world record in this category. It's something I definitely want to stream more. And although it kind of stinks that I didn't get world record right now, I'm happy that it gives me something to shoot for on stream, right? It gives me a really cool thing that we can try and do on stream. And I'm really happy about that. So right now I'm waiting for the dragon to move away from this tower because I want to pearl up to it. So there we go. It finally moved away. And now I just pillar up. And at this moment, it's right about here. I realize, wait, I didn't craft my beds. So I craft my beds here. And you can see the 2 beds from the village still in my inventory. And I just didn't see them. And I think that I have to 4-bed the dragon. When in reality, I have 6 beds. And this is just such a like brain fart. I've been playing for 8 hours type thing, which kind of stinks, but yeah, here it is. I'm not gonna do anything. You can see it right now. I mess up that bed and oh my god, I'm losing my mind. I'll let actual me in the moment take the rest away. Oh my god, dude. I don't know if that's record or not. I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. No, it's not. Oh, I'll take it though. If I actually did the 1 cycle correctly and didn't choke the 2nd to last bed, that would have been record, but I will take 2nd for now, and then that gives me a goal to beat on stream. Gives me a goal to beat on stream. This took so long. You guys have absolutely no idea. Oh my god. I'll let post me do the rest, but oh my gosh. So yeah, that's a Minecraft speedrun, but you start with an Elytra. I really hope you enjoyed. Like I said, this took so long, so I truly hope you enjoyed. If you did, remember to leave a like, remember to leave a comment. Make sure you are subscribed. Not everyone that watches my videos are subscribed. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe. Thank you so much for 60K as well. And if you aren't aware, I've been live streaming daily on twitch.tv/Couriway, link in the description. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all next time. Peace out, everyone.